challenges. Of course, you have the 3 free ones and then the 4 paid challenges, I think it is. And that's how it works. There is still 7 challenges this week. They just updated the 7th one. First challenge, search 7 ammo boxes in a single match. This one is pretty easy. A lot of these we've seen before, and I think overall these challenges are really easy. I'll talk about it, why I think that. But search 7 ammo boxes in a single match. The way you want to do this is you want to land at areas that are on the outskirts and just loot everything. Land at like Lonely Lodge in a solo and just loot everything. Land somewhere where you know the ammo box and like the chest locations too. And 7 in a single match. If you land way on the outskirts, land somewhere that's also like a stretch away from the bus, so there's less people there traditionally or statistically, and then use that and get 7 ammo boxes in a single match as you're moving in. Next challenge is to deal headshot damage 0 out of 500. Now, if you can hit them in the head with the heavy sniper, I think that thing hits for like 370. So that would 2 heavy sniper headshots would get this done. But dealing headshot damage is one that will come naturally just from playing the game. Although I know that people will want to get this challenge done as quick as possible because, of course, once these challenges go live, everyone wants to get the hunting party ASAP and be the world's first or whatever. But deal 500 headshot damage, pretty self-explanatory. Next one is a stage challenge, and there's 3 stage challenges, which I don't know if that's like a record for stage challenges or anything like that, but there's 3 stage challenges with this thing. First one is to another free one, deal, and this is classified as a hard. Deal damage to opponents in a single match, 0 out of 300. And then, of course, after that, you're going to have to do the next one, right? Deal damage to opponents in a single match, 0 out of 300. And then next, you have to do the stage 2 of that, which I don't know what it's going to be, but potentially it'll be deal 500 damage. And potentially stage 3 will be deal 700 damage or something like that. 300 damage, though, for stage 1. And even those other numbers I'm throwing out there hypothetically, those are pretty easy numbers to do damage in a single match. Usually, if you win a game, you do between like 2,000 plus damage. Usually if you're playing pretty actively in like a solo, that's like a number just out the top of my head. I know I've gotten quite a bit. So of course this number looks very, very easy, and those are the first 3 that we have as far as the free challenges. Next, of course, we have the 4 for the Battle Pass paid challenges, which if you want to get the hunting party anyway, you're going to have the Battle Pass. And basically, I'm trying to go through and give you guys the leaked challenges, but also give you guys some tips and tricks on how to complete them so you guys are ready when these do come out. First one, and this is the challenge that they added with the update, and what they added was a very, very easy challenge. Stage 1, destroy trees, 0 out of 50. This means stage 2 is probably to destroy cars, or stage 2 to destroy, to get brick, stage 3 to get metal, and destroy 50 trees. This is really easy. Just go to Wayland Woods, to Lonely Lodge, to Dusty Divot, and just start hacking those trees down. Basically, normally when I'm farming, you don't want to knock down the tree because it will expose the leaves. But in this case, I think a lot of people are just going to be smacking trees down. It'll kind of be easy to find out where people are. And of course, with the new redeploy glider, just hop onto them. Now, that's just stage 1. Of course, like I said, there's 3 stage challenges out of 7, which might be a record. I'm not sure. But that's stage 1 for that one, and I'm just assuming what stage 2 and 3 will be. Next is skydive through floating rings, 0 out of 20. Now, that seems like a lot of rings to skydive through. So I know how people are going to do this. They're just going to float up in the air as long as they can, go through as many as you can, and then when you land, just immediately build up, jump off. You can't back out of the game or your progress won't count, but you can build up and basically jump off or suicide in game, and then that will, of course, keep your stats because it's basically just like you got a loss or a death for that game, right? So that's one way to do this. Skydive as slow down as you can and get as many of them done. I know because I said that this is going to be a race. That's how people are going to be doing it. Next is another stage challenge, which stage 1, and this is classified as a hard challenge, and stage 1 is consume 5 apples. That's why it's like stage 2 is probably gonna be mushrooms, stage 3 maybe shadow stones, something like that. It's like stage 1, consume 5 apples. That really isn't a hard challenge, and possibly, like I said, these challenges could still be updated the last day. I don't know if they would be. That would probably be one that I would see them addressing, but if not, that's definitely what it's going to be. Stage 1, consume 5 apples. I could see that being what it is, and then stage 2, of course, the numbers will go up, and stage 3 the numbers will go up or whatever with that challenge. I just really don't think, like, these really aren't hard for week 7 compared to what we had in the past. And then the last challenge we have here is to eliminate opponents in Pleasant Park, 0 out of 3, and this is hard. Pleasant Park is basically going to be the hot spot because this is the only one area that you have to go is Pleasant Park, and it's going to be a hot drop, and there's going to be a lot of fighting going on there. It's definitely going to be very, very interesting seeing how everyone wants to get those 3 kills to get this hunting party skin done. So that is the season 6 week 7 challenges. Hopefully this video lets you guys know about what the challenges are actually going to be. So it looks like they are going to be those 6 plus the the Destroy Trees challenge. Of course, some of them are staged, so we don't really know the next stages until it comes out, but we can predict them based on past knowledge. And I really do think these challenges are traditionally easier than they have been in previous weeks, and I think, or not previous weeks, but previous seasons. And I think the reason behind that is Week 7 is the most hyped week of challenges, and especially because this robot skin is, a lot of people are saying it's the best. I don't know if it's the best. It's all up to personal preference. What do you guys think is the best skin? The Blockbuster, or the Enforcer, or the, I think he's called the Enforcer. I always forget that guy's name. And then, or the newest one, which is going to be the AIM, or the robot, basically what people will call him. I think the robot's a pretty good skin. I think a lot of people are going to be going for it, and that's why they made these challenges. If you notice, they're sort of ubiquitous to what area of the map you can be in. Only Pleasant Park is one where you directly have to be there. The rest of these challenges you can do anywhere on the map, and I think that's to keep the game's flow going while these challenges are out, because they had major problems Season 4. Basically, the game was ruined for 2 days, like literally unplayable if you're trying to play any game mode normal because of the Risky Reels challenge. And then in Season 5, it wasn't as bad because the skin wasn't as hyped, but I think this season, the skin it honestly looks really good. The skin, from if you just saw like the top perspective of the Hunting Party skin, it's not that good. When you see the full body one and stuff that I show in my video on that, really does look like an actual good skin. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully that clears it up for you guys on all of the challenges that are leaked. Of course, basically you're going to have to search 7 ammo boxes in a single match, deal headshot damage, deal damage to opponents, destroy trees, skydive through floating rings, consume stuff, apples, and eliminate opponents in Pleasant Park. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, these challenges could be subject to change, even though these will be available worldwide very soon. So I'm definitely excited about this. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are too, and I'll see you guys in the next one.